Ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. Welcome one, welcome all to the Boneyard, the 97th episode of the Boneyard with Ralph Beeby and the Elephant Collective. Oh, if you're watching tonight, welcome. Let me know who I'm playing to. Give us a shout in the comments, and give us a like or a share if you're feeling generous. Oh. Let's play some blues. That guitar's awfully quiet. Just make sure I've got a proper connection. Looks right. Am I in the right socket? Yep, just needs turning up a bit. Right, let's try that again. When I have the blues, when I'm down on my luck, baby, won't you come to me? Try to pick me up. Sometimes I worry, sometimes I need to grieve. Maybe don't just cry, beg me not to leave. When I have the blues, when I have the blues, I know life ain't perfect, I know life isn't fair, but baby, sometimes you don't seem to care. Lead me by my hand through this darkness and gloom. Don't leave me to sit here alone in my room. When I have the blues, when I have the blues. I know life ain't perfect, I know life isn't fair, but baby, sometimes, yeah, sometimes you don't seem to care. Lead me by my hand through this darkness and gloom. Don't leave me to sit here alone in my room. When I have the blues, 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 when I have the blues. Thank you very much. Do excuse the wandering mic stand. I suspect we may have a little bit of this tonight. Good evening, Megan. How are you doing? Glad you could join us tonight. Just see who's on Instagram. Greetings all. Greetings, Joe. Greetings, Bertie. Greetings, Cameron. Hello, Sophie. Hope you're all keeping well. Right. I'll try something a bit different tonight. I've got the resonator, as you can hear, if not see, and I'm seated at a piano, so not going to try and play the two at the same time, but instead of switching guitars halfway through the set, I shall move over to the Joe, and hope that the mic stand stays still. Yeah, right. Good evening, Joan, and yes, we're going for, well, experimenting with the lighting as well. I have a light coming in from this angle, which is not as bright as I was expecting it to be. Better than nothing, I guess, but yes, it's adding to the sense of darkness and mystery, and you know, definitely not trying to hide any eye bags here or anything like that. But yes, adding to the, or in keeping with the darkened atmospheric oeuvre, if you like. How have you been keeping anyway? Hope you're well. Time for some canned heat, I think. Well, I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. Yeah, I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. Ain't got no woman just to call my special friend. You know, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. You know, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. I didn't have no fare, not even no place to go. My dear mama left me when I was quite young, when I was quite young. I said my dear mama left me when I was quite young, when I was quite young. She said, Lord have mercy on my wicked son. Take a hint from a mama, please don't cry no more, don't you cry no more. Take a hint from your mama, please don't cry no more, don't you cry no more. 'Cause it's soon one morning, down the road I'm gone. All by myself. No, I ain't going down that lonesome mountain road all by myself. I can carry a baby, gonna carry somebody else. Can carry a baby and carry somebody else. Thank you very kindly. Oh, thank you, Megan. Thank you. And yes, Joan, isn't it just bloody cold down here as well. Oh, the temptation to do this live stream from bed, it was strong this evening, I have to admit. But yes, might have taken away somewhat from the atmospheric dark and gloom, not to mention my ability to play properly. Oh, yes. Still, you know, it's supposed to live next week and give way to raging thunderstorms, so not sure what to root for, really. Right, what am I playing next? Time for the often neglected tune. One that I often forget is in my arsenal, on my set list, rather. This is Undercurrent, in its original acoustic form. Well, the tide is strong, the waves are unrelenting. You can try to fight or just sink down below. When the ship went down, the rich men took the lifeboats, and now rafts capsized a long, long time ago. Sometimes it's enough to keep on breathing while the undercurrent tries to drag you down. They always say mistakes can be forgiven, but you only get one chance to turn this round. If you need a ride, I'm heading for the city. I've heard they'll pay a man to play the fool. There's a longer road that leads to greener pastures. If you keep your head down, if you keep your cool. Sometimes it's enough to keep on breathing while the undercurrent tries to drag you down. They always say mistakes can be forgiven, but you only get one chance to turn this round. And they offered you a hollow Aphrodite, chase a dream you never could fulfill, all lined up to make you feel a failure, on a diet of the cheapest, quickest thrills. They always say mistakes can be forgiven, but you only get one chance to turn this round. Sometimes it's enough to keep on breathing while the undercurrent tries to drag you down. While the undercurrent tries to drag you down. While the undercurrent tries to drag you down. Oh, very kindly. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, Megan. You're both very kind. As is everyone else here who's watching tonight. Speaking of which, we should be broadcasting across 4 different channels. There's a few people watching on Instagram, a few people watching on Facebook. Anyone on YouTube or Twitch tonight? Do come and say hi. We're a friendly bunch here. Joan, I love the idea of the hibernation sessions. There would be a great temptation just to, sleep for an hour and let the webcam watch that. Maybe, yes, maybe for next winter, rebrand the boneyard. Right, going right back into the old back catalogue now. This is the very first single that ever came out as the Elephant Collective. This is Animal, where it all began. I know I am an animal. I know I am an animal. I know I am an animal. My engine runs against my will. So will you stop my beating heart? Will you stop my beating heart? Will you stop my beating heart? Maybe just for long enough to help to save me from myself. Help to save me from myself. Help to save me from myself. The instincts I know all too well. They'll drive this sickness out. Have to drive this sickness out. Have to drive this sickness out. Drag you down to lie with me, for I am an animal. I know I am an animal. I know I am an animal. I know I am an animal. And the day to sink again, deep deep into this wickedness. Deep into this wickedness. Deep into this wickedness. To clear my sight and clear my mind of these dark foreboding clouds. Of these dark foreboding clouds. Of these dark foreboding clouds. The instincts I know all too well that drive me here to do these things. Drive me here to do these things. Drive me here to do these things. Drive me to commit these sins. For I am an animal. Thank you very much. Right. Time for a rather different time for a change of pace anyway. Time for a change of instrument. It's usually a change of guitar, but like I mentioned earlier, we're at the piano tonight. Just move in a bit so I'm not miles from the piano. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that'll do. Then it's another one which doesn't get played too often, but here it is. Largely because it's best suited to the piano rather than the guitar, at least solo. This is one called "Don't Bring Your Blues." Don't bring your blues to the table. You've had a bad day just to play it down. Nobody else is gonna feel much like eating. They gotta watch you breaking down. Don't bring your blues to the table, 'cause nobody else wants to hear. Maybe when that bottle of wine is empty, you can hide them in there. Don't bring your blues to the party. Don't spread that atmosphere of gloom. You can run away to lick your dirty wounds on the comfort of your room. And when you're aching in your body and you're tired in your soul and you can't fire no passion 'cause the wind's too damn cold, pull up your coat and pull yourself together. Brace your mind against this stormy weather. Doorstep, where used umbrellas drip with rain. They all are the stories and reasons you don't want to explain. Just leave your blues on the doorstep. Take off your coat and step inside. We all make friends out of pretty strangers, but we're loath to confide. Thank you very much. You're very kind, Megan. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, here we go. It's that time. Time for the obligatory Tom Waits cover, and this time I've gone right back to the first album, number from Closing Time, which I have. Very nice Christmas present. This was a book of, you can't really see it in the light, Tom Waits songs from the pre Beefheart-esque years, including well, among other favourites, this one from Closing Time. This is Martha. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. So many years, she'll remember my old voice while I fight the tears. Hello, hello, there is this Martha, this is old Tom Frost, and I'm calling long distance. Don't worry about the cost, 'cause it's been 30 years or more now. Martha, please recall. Meet me out for coffee where we'll talk about it all. And Those were days of roses, poetry and prose, and Martha, all I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow, packed up all our sorrows, and we saved them for a rainy day. I feel so much older now, and you're much older too. And how's your husband? How's the kids? You know what I got married to. Lucky that you found someone to make you feel secure. But we were so much young and foolish, now we are mature. And those were days of roses, poetry and prose, and Martha, all I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow, packed up all our sorrows, and we saved them for a rainy day. I was always so impulsive, guess that I still am. And all that really mattered then was that I was a man. Guess that our being together was never meant to be. But Martha, I love you, can't you see? And those were days of roses, poetry and prose, and Martha, all I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow, packed up all our sorrows, and we saved them for a rainy day. And I remember quiet evenings, trembling close to you. Thank you very kindly. Thank you, Megan. Thank you very much, Joan. I'm glad you agree, Joan. It is a lovely tune, isn't it? I would say one of the highlights from Closing Time, but it's up against some stiff competition. As debut albums go, it's a real winner. Thank you very much, Sophie. You must thank Fiona for the piano next time you speak to her. For context, the reason we have a piano in the house is that, well, it's a piano, it's an electric piano, but we are piano sitting for some friends who've moved abroad, and I am taking full advantage of this job. Right. time to give another airing to one which I have attempted on guitar, but I wrote it on the piano, and I think it is better suited to it. Still working out the kinks and the arrangement and all that. But this is a newish tune, second public performance, and hopefully a slightly tighter one than the first time. The song is called Go Down. Go down, my people, the ocean is raging, the water is wild. Go down, my people, down to the lifeboats, each woman and child. Hold fast until the storm abates and the sea is calm. Hold fast till morning, or I cannot promise we won't come to harm. So go down. Go down and go down. Go down, my brother. That crowd is baying for the traitor to come. Go down, my brother. The hangman is waiting, the gallows is strung. Defy your masters, you fought for what's rightfully yours and mine. Defy your masters, you're made an example to keep us in line. So go down, and go down. So go down, and go down. Go down, my lover, down to the garden of earthly delights. Come down, my lover, down to the garden and lie here tonight. Behold the stars, the universe, and the end of time. Behold before the paradise that is yours and mine. So go down, and go down, and go down. So go down. Thank you very kindly. Right, before we descend into the very depths of musical darkness, I might make the usual reminder that these sessions are free, but there is a tip jar if anyone feels like leaving a tip. See the description for the PayPal link. No obligation, obviously, but any contributions are very kindly, very gratefully received and very much appreciated. Oh, evening, Des. Harpsichord, good point. Let's try that. Yeah, that works. This is the other advantage to an electric piano, of course. I don't need to go, oh, let me just go over to my harpsichord in the corner, because I don't have a harpsichord. Or my Hammond organ. Yeah, I can't remember how to play that one. But, yes, that's a nice idea. A harpsichord could be good fun. Has a harpsichord been used on a rock record since Golden Brown? Must have been done. Pretty well. Thank you, Joan. Thank you very much. Right, we return to we never left it really, the dark and gloom of the Scythe EP. This is another one which I do find is actually, this is one of those rare ones which is equally satisfying to play on piano or guitar. But I can do more with the piano. More freedom in the hands to wander around the notes. And I think this one, I seem to remember I wrote this one on the piano and just crowbarred it onto fingerstyle guitar. But this is Bodies Back to Crow. So I hope you weren't hoping for any upbeat music. All the birds whose songs they'd heard, they locked up in a cage, but no one wanted Crow's song. They let him fly away. Crow knew he could steal a key and let those birds fly home. But if they stayed safe in their cage, they would not be shot down. Crow flew up the crooked tree, and there he watched a girl who nestled in its roots and hid her sorrow from the world. Her amber flowed up to its leaves, and bitter seeds were born. And as they spread, his eyes shot red. Crow hung his head to mourn. He watched the spirit drain from her and heard her plaintive song. And as he mourned, his mind did turn to those who'd done him wrong. Crow flew away and vowed that day to search far and wide his hatchling's nest and shot his feathered bride. Winter dies and spring must rise for fresh new weeds to grow. But winter must come back to town and bodies back to crow. Take his hand, pay the man the pennies that you owe. Must be returned as bodies back to crow. Unaware that Crow was there and swooping down to strike. And with his beak he plucked their eyes and threw them in the snow. But fierce revenge brought no amends, no peace, no rest for Crow. Thank you all very much indeed. Oh, thank you all. It's been lovely to do something a bit different, and yeah, we'll see if we can use the piano more often since it's here. Anyway, that leaves me with one more song. So I shall thank you very much for tuning in tonight, and all being well, we'll be back here again next week. So I've been neglecting Instagram. No comments, I see, but hello to all of you. I hope you're well, whoever's watching. And thank you, everyone else on all the other platforms. It seems it's mostly Facebook represented tonight. But yes, I will leave you with one more from Another Swing of the Scythe. This is the appropriately titled Time to Go. And I shall look forward to seeing you at the same time next week. Let us walk out together. The stage is set. The wolves are here to greet us. Our fate is met. Our fate is met. Set down your grandest project. Someone is crying. Oh, but you'll never finish. You ran out of time. Out of time. Out of time. The time